Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the panel session, Opportunities and Trends with AI.
Hi all. Баршаңызға сәлем. Всем привет. Just a second. You can put my presentation. I'll go because we have time constraints. Презентация ағылшынша болады. По-русски кто-то будет говорить, кто-то на своих языках. Я по-английски, чтобы все поняли. Google ecosystem is a group of programs which provides you access to technologies and experts. This is because group of programs. This is one part. Communities. With communities, Google is already in Central Asia 9 years, working actively. On the top left, this is Google DevFest. This is example last year in DevFest Tashkent. It's the biggest community. We have Yusuf and the other guys not here. Some people attending events across the region, no boundaries if you are part of Google developers. In the middle, Bishkek Women Tech Makers, one of our another program. Right, Istanbul is also a large hub for technology people. We launched last year Google for Startups backed Silkway Accelerator with Astana Hub. It's serving to also all countries around this region, and it's quite successful. Last year we rolled out student clubs, you see in the bottom, and student clubs allow access not only to experts, but unlike other programs, students can compete in hackathons. They can compete across all global university teams on Google-related topics. Next, the most difficult, the most kind of prestigious in a way, although we are all flat, program Google Developer Experts. If you organize events, community startup meetups, Google can send you world-class experts. All these people, they have technical interview sessions with Google, and then Google says, yes, they are experts in their field. Cloud, Android, web, machine learning, and many others. It's actually very difficult to become one, and you can also try to become one if you prepare. Or you can have opportunity to invite experts to your meetups. Even if you are in a small town, there's a chance. Regarding our cities, if we talk about Central Asia, Mongolia, also we have other countries. We are part of big region. We are together with Middle East, Turkey, Azerbaijan, Central Asia, and then we are connected to India and global offices. But in Central Asia, there are 26 GDGs in cities. We increased number last year significantly. 35 universities host Google student clubs, and we have growing Women Tech Makers programs. Each of them has a lot of details, but we are limited in time. We can have talks about it after, during the break, if you are interested. We partner with key events like this one, Bridge. Also in Tashkent, we work with IT Parks, President Tech Award, and we work with launching accelerators. Some good points. So never before students participate in Google Solution Challenge Hackathon. Not much in quantity, but last year we see more applications, and 3 teams get to top 100 global listing. 1 from Tajikistan, 2 from Kazakhstan, and even one of them, it's called Revita, they got into top 10. They present in Demo Day, the global Demo Day with leading student teams. Actually, sometimes it's not only students inside, actually sometimes it's real startups, and they almost win. It's a great like happiness for our community. And these people who support community, we are kind of, in a way, technical support coordinators. We're called Barış Isugay. He's head of developer ecosystem and Google for Startups in Middle East, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Central Asia. He sits in Dubai. Beyza is supporting Turkey and Azerbaijan. She is in Ankara. I support Central Asia and Mongolia. I am in Almaty most of the time, so we can meet and talk if you need some information. I told in the beginning this is a group of programs. Another part is code repositories. You can access free repositories. You have dev library, anything, AI, Gen AI, mobile, many more. We support startups. If you have some small startups or big, doesn't matter, and you need machine learning, you need cloud, we give you up to 350K cloud credits access. Free, and if you are technical startups. But somebody get $2,000, somebody $350, sometimes it happens. Why cloud important? Because it's access for you to get access to all AI machine learning services run by Google. Things like low level, if you want to be really, really detailed, you have TensorFlow, you have Palm API, and many, actually hundreds of services. They all group it in cloud. So, right, group of programs. Next program, learning. We have Cloud Skill Boost. You have hands-on practical labs. You make them and you receive certificates. Almost free, or we run to get free access for Central Asia via these links. Apologies, this is, I put links like this. And Android the same. You can learn and get the certifications. This is, oh, somebody taking picture. I will wait for 1 second. And this is free. Also, we have a range of events happening all the time. Next time is Google DevFest in every big city. Or if you are in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, everywhere, all 7 countries of Central Asia and globally, you can see on this website, Google DevFest, and you will spot it. And we have Solution Challenge preparation series. Solution Challenge is for hackathon. Yeah, and one more guy taking photo. I still have 2 minutes, so I allow for taking photo. And this is my contacts. If somebody, I recently created Instagram. You can connect if you need some information, data, and we'll be happy to chat. With this, actually, we don't have much time for questions. Questions with me, I don't know how other people, everybody define their own format if you want, but you have 8 minutes. With me, you can talk in the break. And our YouTube channel, please join Google Developers Central Asia. From every country, people stream there, and if you're part of community, you also can be part of it. Google Developers Central Asia. And last point, basically, that's it. Thank you for attention, and we can move to next speaker. Next one is actually the most humble person from our community. He is a Chrome contributor. It's very difficult, I think. He is a Google developer expert in web, lead front-end developer at Mercury Development, Alexey Rodionov. And floor is yours.
Всем привет! Как уже сказали, у меня всего 10 минут. Я хочу сегодня рассказать вам про возможности современной веб-платформы. Как уже сказали, я официально признанный компанией Google эксперт в области веб-технологий, о них и поговорим. Любой веб-разработчик работает с декларативными HTML-элементами. То же самое можно сделать с помощью императивного подхода. Но, как видите, там 3 строки вместо одного, потому что императивный подход заключается в том, чтобы рассказать, как что-то сделать, а декларативный только что сделать, что намного проще. Когда появилась технология HTML5, она дала нам декларативные HTML-элементы. Достаточно вставить один HTML-элемент, и у вас появится, например, видеоплеер со всеми необходимыми кнопками. Если мы посмотрим, то все приложения состоят практически из готовых компонентов, это всякие менюшки, кнопки и так далее. Если мы хотим сделать какие-то компоненты помимо HTML, есть технология, называется веб-компоненты. Вот пример работы с обычной геолокацией в императивном стиле. В декларативном стиле за то же самое количество строк я могу вставить туда, например, гугловскую карту, установить там маркер и сконцентрировать его по текущему местоположению. Есть классный фреймворк, называется A-Frame. Например, здесь мы вставляем коробку, сферу, цилиндр, плоскость с помощью обычных HTML-тегов и получаем полноценную 3D-сцену. Вот так эта 3D-сцена выглядит в шлеме виртуальной реальности. Компоненты не обязательно должны быть визуальными, это могут быть какие-то невизуальные компоненты, но за ними стоит какой-то некий класс или функция императивная. Есть конструкторы, которые позволяют драг-н-дропом создать нам полноценный фронтенд нашего приложения. То же самое есть для фреймворков A-Frame. Все приложения для веб-платформ называются, по сути, прогрессивными веб-приложениями. Выглядит это так, когда вы открываете его в браузере, браузер предлагает вам добавить иконку на главный экран. То же самое работает и на десктопе. Как это сделать? Нужно добавить в ваше веб-приложение небольшой файлик. Это, по сути, JSON, в котором указано название, иконка и другая информация о вашем приложении, что, в принципе, несложно. У них есть ряд классных преимуществ, например, настоящая кроссплатформенность. Они работают на любых платформах, где есть, по сути, браузер. В том числе, вот, например, на шлемах виртуальной реальности. У них нативное поведение, вы никак их, по сути, не можете отличить от нативных приложений. Они не требуют установки обновлений, достаточно открыть сайт. Все будет автоматически обновляться, когда вы будете заливать обновления на ваш хостинг. У них маленький размер, потому что все реализовано в самом браузере, и вы только дергаете API, уже реализованы. Вот пример сравнения ПВА с нативными приложениями на Android и iOS с Google Chrome Summit 2017 года. Они децентрализованы в том плане, что вам для их распространения не нужны никакие магазины приложений, но при желании вы можете их упаковать и разместить в Google Play Store. У них есть все преимущества веб-платформы. Там можно выделять текст, переводить его на другой язык. У любой страницы есть ссылка, того, чего нет у нативных приложений. И они безопасны, потому что все соединение зашифровано по HTTPS, и у них есть классная система пермишенов. Также низкий порог входа. Например, в отличие от iOS-разработки, вам не надо покупать MacBook, вам достаточно браузера, и вы уже, в принципе, можете разрабатывать. С помощью PWA-билдера можно упаковать как раз ваш PWA для того, чтобы разместить в магазинах приложений, но вам потребуется бэкэнд. Для бэкэнда есть классная платформа, называется Google Firebase, там есть все необходимое для того, чтобы, например, запустить свой стартап. База данных, хостинг, push-уведомлений и так далее. Выглядит это примерно вот так, декларативный огромный JSON-файл, который поддерживает реал-тайм чтение и запись до 100 тысяч человек. И, соответственно, можно ограничивать также декларативно, кто какие коллекции может читать и писать. Есть еще интересная технология, называется GraphQL. Смысл ее в том, что вы на бэкэнд отправляете некую коллекцию поля, которые вам должны вернуть ваш сервер, и он вам возвращает те же самые ключи, только уже со значениями, то есть, по сути, готовый JSON. На каждое поле можно навесить некие ограничения, и в ответ вы получите уже сразу отфильтрованный, отсортированный, подженерированный запрос. Как это сделать? На бэкэнде есть инструменты. Один из них, например, называется призма. Вы описываете свою модель, он вам генерирует схему для получения всех важных сущностей. Вы подключаете пустую базу данных, и он начинает работать как такой real-time GraphQL прокси. То есть вам не нужно писать SQL запросы, все работает автоматически. Есть вот такой графический интерфейс, такой же, как у Firebase. Есть более попсовые варианты, где можно drag-and-drop'ом накидывать вашу схему. Соответственно, в вашем GraphQL можно подключить другой GraphQL схему, REST API, какой-то код или базу данных. Есть инструмент, который позволяет посмотреть как раз-таки этот граф, например, GraphQL Voyager. Я его немного улучшил, я добавил туда поиск по схеме. Вот мой merge request. Также мне пришла в голову идея визуализировать это все в трехмерном пространстве. Ну а там, где трехмерное пространство, там, по сути, и виртуальная реальность. Вот так это выглядит в шлеме виртуальной реальности. Я даже нарисовал вот такой логотип. Это трехмерный, по сути, логотип GraphQL. Все инструменты, в принципе, рабочие. Можете по этим ссылкам пройти. Когда мы работаем с любым API, у нас есть автокомплит. Это не очень удобно, потому что мы по одному полю, по сути, дорабатываем. Можно это немножко улучшить, но потом я увидел инструмент, где, в принципе, кликами мыши можно полностью генерировать запрос к нашему бэкэнду. Всегда валидно. Его я тоже, этот инструмент, немного доработал, добавил туда поиск, добавил туда треугольнички, чтобы было понятно, листовое это поле или оно развернется. Добавил туда, соответственно, описание каждого поля, которое мы пишем на бэкэнде, загрузку файлов, вывод все этого дела в табличном виде. И можно даже свои формочки делать, чтобы визуализировать красиво наши данные. Все эти идеи я собрал на GitHub в специальном трейде. И вышла версия GraphQL Explorer 2.0, где мне выразили большую благодарность за как раз макапы и все идеи, которые я предложил. После этого мне приснилась идея про то, что было бы здорово прямо в редакторе кода иметь вот такой инструмент, похожий на GraphQL Explorer. Также я еще подумал, что было бы здорово иметь возможность сравнивать две GraphQL схемы, так как они у нас во времени изменяются. Вот зеленым добавленные поля, красным удаленные и желтым измененные. Можно визуально отсматривать. И вот так обычно выглядят все инструменты, которые нам показывают какие-то метрики. Соответственно, я придумал сделать вот такую тепловую карту, которая как раз позволяет все это отобразить. Ну и если вы посмотрите, то на самом деле GraphQL очень похож на любые другие языки со строгой типизацией, например, TypeScript. А это означает, что мы можем, в принципе, схему вообще, в принципе, не писать, а сгенерировать ее на языках вот типа TypeScript. Ну и раз уж как бы эта идея очень похожа, то на самом деле было бы здорово, в принципе, для любой TypeScript библиотеки сделать вот такой автокомплит, где я могу полностью, не зная, как устроено какой-то API, просто натыкать всегда валидный запрос. И, конечно, мы с вами сегодня говорим о искусственном интеллекте и всяких инструментах, которые улучшают developer experience. Вот есть инструмент, который позволяет вам вообще даже не писать никакие запросы, он автоматически из вашей вьюшки сможет сгенерировать запрос. На любом этапе, в принципе, при генерации верстки, как раз то, что я говорил про конструкторы, при генерации схемы вы можете использовать инструменты с искусственным интеллектом. На этом у меня, в принципе, все. Спасибо за внимание. Надеюсь, эти инструменты помогут вам в понимании, как сделать классное приложение.
Келесі шығатын кісі туралы кішкене бэкграунд, потому что в программе я могу быть студентом, я могу запустить студенческий клуб, я расту профессионал, я создаю GDG или участвую в организации GDG. Я набираюсь опыта, я могу уже учить других, я становлюсь, если я смогу пройти, Google Developer экспертом, GDE. И далее можно, запуская стартап, тоже получать фишки, поддержку от Google, взаимодействие через Google for Startups. Такой цикл. Но не обязательно уходить работать в Google. Это все-таки программа комьюнити, где-то волонтерская. И следующий человек, он был Google Developer экспертом, и потом его позвали в Google, в штат работать. И let me introduce Google partner engineer at Google from Google Dubai office, Dr. Nabil Hadj-Akhmed.
Thank you, Askar. Thank you for having me. I'm not going to talk technical here. I think 8 minutes is not going to give it justice to get technical about Google Cloud. So I'm going to elaborate about what Askar was talking about, the GDG community, Google developer experts, talk a little bit about my journey into being a partner engineer at Google. So a few years back, I got this involved into the GDG community, being part of, first of all, attending events like this, meetups, because I was going into this direction of learning about new technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud specifically. So a lot of cloud providers out there, and one of these programs that kind of grabbed my attention is the GDG community. So I started going there as an attendee to learn from other experts, to network, and I was very, very impressed of the culture of the community in the sense of people have passion of sharing knowledge, caring about others, and networking. And this is where I started thinking, being part of the community. So I've started being an organizer first with one of the groups and organizing this community events on a regular basis, on a monthly basis, maybe having 2 events. And there where I kind of increased that passion for, first of all, the community work and networking with other people, but also with Google technologies as well. When I started going to these events, we found Googlers and these Google developer experts sharing knowledge and caring about the community. So I started being part of that ecosystem. 2 years later, or something like that, I became a GDE expert, a Google developer expert. That passion grew and grew. So I've been part of the community and started applying for a Google developer expert. I know Askar was saying that it's difficult. It's not that difficult, I don't think. You need just to have that passion and have that community work. So they care more about your contribution to the community. And obviously, you build that expert in whatever technology you are into. And that passion even grow further. And my work moved towards being a Google Cloud trainer. So I became an authorized Google Cloud trainer with a company called Jellyfish in the UK, and then I moved to the Middle East in Dubai and became a director and then a senior director. So for 3 years I was just, alongside my work, delivering these trainings in the technology of Google Cloud and machine learning and data and infrastructure and all that kind of stuff, and also contributing to the community alongside. So I moved to a GDG organizer in Dubai, and we grow that network. The MENA region is huge, so I try to contribute in other countries. Now, meeting Askar in Dubai a few months ago, I got involved in this region as well, in the startup ecosystem as well as a mentor. So again, people usually ask me, why do you do this? Because we don't get paid for this. Obviously, we just have this passion to, but you won't feel that satisfaction unless you do it. There is a big satisfaction into sharing knowledge and helping other people. When you do this networking and people acquire this knowledge and you help them progress in their careers, getting jobs. So this is, GDG community is not about just acquiring knowledge. It's by, I myself, when I deliver talks, I learn from others. And we help each other. We've seen people advancing in their careers. In these networking opportunities there, people get jobs. They apply for jobs and they network with other people and they advance their careers as well. And moving on from there, then in my job as being a trainer, I got my kind of relations and kind of my contribution into technically into the Google ecosystem, and then I learned a lot from people, and I basically grow with the community, and I grow with the technology as well. And then I got a chance to move to Google. So as of a couple of months ago, I just started officially last week as a partner engineer with Google based in Dubai. So not only now we're looking after the community with this meetup events and coming to events like this, but also with the companies and with the partners, with customers, sharing that knowledge in a different capacity as well. We're on time? Thank you very much for having me. If you want to have any questions, I'll be around. So thank you again. Thank you.
3000 километр ұшып келген кісі туралы Монголиядан. Это девушка, она первая в Монголии woman tech maker, эксперт. Она далее прошла дальше, стала machine learning, Google экспертом. Еще она развивает и GDG. По сути, сейчас она думает еще стартап. Все программы она охватила. И we are happy to have here that you flight so long, double commutes, dear Khongorzul. She is Google developer expert in machine learning, co-founder and machine learning engineer at Deep Tech LLC in Ulaanbaatar.
So, hello everyone. I'm Khongorzul Munkhbat. As Askar said before, I am machine learning engineer and co-founder of Deep Tech company in Mongolia. And also, I like to say I like to introduce myself as a violinist because I've been playing violin since I was 11 years old, and it means I'm crazy about music. And so today I'm going to introduce one of my research work. It's my recent work and experience creating music with AI. And it is more easy way to compose music using AI. So yeah, artificial intelligence field gives me the opportunity to combine my hobby with my profession, and I'm so happy with that. And I've been working in researching in the field of music information retrieval since 2018. It means last 5 years. And music information retrieval field focuses on retrieving, analyzing, and generating using music data, like musical signals or metadata in machine learning field. And we can build some classification models for music genre or mood classification. And also we can build recommendation system like Spotify, and also we can build instrument recognition model, song prediction model, and so on. And one of tasks is music composition. And as we know, everyone is talking about generative AI currently, and it is becoming so trendy. And so music composition is also part of generative AI. And generative AI is a subset of AI models that can generate new content. And in the music field, it means generating new musical pieces. So in order to generate musical pieces, first of all, we need vast amount of musical data. And it can be audio data, symbolic data, and any other data. And then we need to perform some pre-processing and by extracting features like tempo, rhythm, or any kind of music-related data. And then we need to train our model. It can be RNN, LSTM, and this kind of deep learning model. And also we need to evaluate our model. And in this case, we can use loss analysis and also quality analysis. Otherwise, we can say it is human evaluation. And then in the final step, we can compose our music. But in this step, we are not happy about our result. We can start from the first step. Maybe we can expand our data set, or maybe we can change our data set. And also we pre-processing step again, and as we retrain our model, maybe we can change our model architecture and re-evaluating. And this whole process can be continued until we are happy with our results. So here is the mostly used generative models in music composition field, and RNN, LSTM, transformer models, and generative adversarial network, and many more. And RNN is mostly suitable for sequences, and it can remember past notes to predict the next ones. And for the LSTM is part of version of RNN, and it can capture longer musical phrases and structure than RNN. And as a transformer models, it is based on attention mechanism. And also currently, most of LLMs are based in this transformer architecture. And also JNN, and it has two networks, generator and also discriminator, and so on. And now now I'm talking about music composition with Magenta. It is so easy way to compose music. Everyone can compose music using AI. So Magenta is not only model, it is open source project developed by Google, and it uses TensorFlow to make music and art generation. And it offers tools, research, and some pre-trained models for music creation, also art creation. And it means both musicians, artists, and developers can use this Magenta open source project. And if you are a creator, if you are a musician or artist, you can use Magenta Studio supported by Ableton Live plugin, and you can generate some musical pieces. And you can continue your existing song, and also you can generate new musical piece. Also, you can add some drum to your into your song, and so on. If you are a developer, you have JavaScript API and also Python library. You can develop your own project. And also in the pictures on the left side, it is some demos you can try, and you can go to this link magenta.tensorflow.org and try this demo for yourself. So now it is show time. I composed this music using Magenta Studio as a musician. Yeah, now it's show time. Let's listen to the result. I hope it worked. Please go to the folder and play the music. I already uploaded several minutes ago.
So might be they cannot.
Oh, really?
No, cannot.
It's on the folder, just raw video.
They might be.
Oh, so sad. Due to the technical problem, we can't hear it just now, but you can search on the YouTube, type like byte beats, and first result will give you this work, and please listen. So, yeah, and it is the end of my presentation. AI is not meant to replace, but to serve as a collaborative tool, expanding the possibilities of musical expression. And I am Khongorzul Munkhbat, engineer and as a musician. And if you are interested in my future work and interested more about my job or me, please feel free to follow on my Instagram and YouTube. Thank you so much.
Долгое время наш регион в плане сообщества Google развивал стамбульский офис. Они на энтузиазме, иногда там вопреки неким трендам, 8 лет они говорили, надо развивать Центральную Азию. И это действительно было, называется некое, не знаю, бескорыстно, у них это называется некое братство, да, кардышлык некий такой, и поддержка большая. И до сих пор тоже человек, вот он занятой, он прилетел, просто чтобы пообщаться. Let me invite Google Developer Expert in Cloud, Cloud Platform Engineer at Ace Demand Consulting, Enes Turan. Turan Bey, please.
Yep. Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Today was very little cold. I came from Istanbul, and this was my first time in Kazakhstan, and I hope you enjoy. Today I want to talk about generative AI and AI. Actually, all of us have heard about AI and what is it, a little bit we know. And we use ChatGPT or BART, and we ask something. And today I want to show you what can we do with this kind of AI tools, and for our cases and for industry use cases with practical examples. Before that, I'm Enes Turan. I'm a Google Developer Expert, and I'm also working as a cloud platform consultant in the Middle East and North Africa region for enterprises, and also I'm working as a consultant for 5 fintech companies in Australia. So, when we look at AI, we can see there are different needs for consumers and enterprises. As a client, as an end user, you can ask AI, give me a 3-day plan for Patagonia or Astana or Istanbul. You can ask AI to create you a poem for your partner or for your mother. You can ask about how to make a pancake, how to cook something. But when we look at enterprises, we need some different things. For example, we can't use publicly accessible AI tools because this kind of models can learn from inputs. So you don't want to expose your data to other people, so you cannot give your data or ask something with your sensitive data, because this AI can learn your question and your data, learn your question, and this can keep this data and can use this for other answers from other clients. So enterprises need to have this kind of AI models in their internal network, and they need to train these AIs themselves. For generative AI, actually, we have different industry use cases. You can think and you can imagine there are many different industries for retail, automotive, manufacturing, games, or healthcare. There are many different industries, and let's look at different examples. For example, for media. Actually, for media, creating content is one of the most important things, and the uniqueness of the content is very important. So you can train your model, and you can automate creation content in your workflow, so you can save your time, and you can save your employees, and you can focus on different important tasks. You can give personalized content for your clients. For example, we are using suggestions and search box, but you can make your users only see what they want or what they're interested in, and also you can improve contents and platform monetization. You can use automating for creation of the content, and you can use this workflow for many different platforms and many different users. Let's say you need to create an illustration, an image. You can use generative AI for that. You can use different kind of unique images for your content. You can create stories, headlines, summaries. You can create everything for that. And content discovery is very important. Yeah, as I said, you can make your data personalized for your customers. When they search, they can only see how their mood is and how their emotions. And for financial industries, you can use also generative AI. For example, you can accelerate your growth and opportunities. You can use AI as a research assistant. You can get assessments of the financial industries. You can get security risk reports. You can get different compliance requirements, and you can, for example, let's say you can use your AI as a security guard in your system, and it can help you to mitigate security risks from, especially about your data. You can use AI as a financial for recommendations for your clients. It can give specific and unique suggestions for your customers according to their spend regularities, and how they spend or how they feel, how they search on internet. You can use this kind of opportunities with AI, especially generative AI in financial industries. For automotive, you can get full potential of software-defined vehicles. You can use this kind of AI tools to fully control your car, and you can give detailed data about your car. Let's say something broken about your car, so your AI assistant can say you have a problem in your car, or you can ask from your AI chatbot, your assistant, and also it's working with cloud, and it can access the internet, so it can say you have this kind of problem, you can solve it with that, or you can ask it about your plans, your trip plans. You can say, I want to go to Paris, give me a trip plan for 3 days, and where I can stay, give me recommendations, give me a roadmap, and you can ask everything from your AI assistant in your car. When you have a problem in your car, it can basically notify you, because it always looks and collects metrics and logs about your car. It can say something broke and you can change it. It is very important, or it can schedule an appointment with your service, or it can order a tool for you or a part of your car. This AI can do all of these things. For healthcare, actually we need doctors and nurses and all healthcare staff, but we need to make their life easy, so AI assistant can help them in their life. We can make AI assistant to do all paperwork, and our doctors can easily deal with the people, only with the people. And also this AI assistant can give information about your health, your body, your situation, and it can with automation it can schedule appointments with your doctor and hospital, and it can automatically give information and give reports to your doctor, your personal doctor, and also for you. For games, actually all of us enjoy playing games. For example, we can use generative AI to scale our development teams and make easier the process of game development, and also we can improve game experience. Let me give you an example. For example, in game assistant, we can use this. We have NPCs, non-player characters. They are all in the game. They are not controlled by a human. So we can use this AI to create new NPCs with their original and unique stories. So when you are playing, let's say you meet with an NPC and you are talking with them. When you ask questions, or he or she gives always original and unique answers every time. And imagine you have an NPC and it lives in the game. It can give original answers about the game. So it's like you have a friend in your game.
It's almost 1 minute left.
Yep. And also we have AI-based coding helper, code assistant. We call this Cody. You can write your code, you write your scripts, you write test functions for your code. It's also... Yep. And I would like to thank you all for listening to me. Thank you.
Все равно есть некая штаб-квартира, у нас какой-то у Гугла Mountain View, Сан-Франциско, там есть головной офис. Оттуда прилетел следующий у нас спикер, софтвер-инженер, это Google, по-моему, Сан-Франциско офис, да? Olzhat Aitbekov.
Hello everyone. My name is Olzhat, and I'm going to speak in English just in sake of the terminology that I can probably explain better in English. So this is how it is. Yeah, the topic that I'm covering today is the career track for software engineers in the AI era. There's a lot of tendency growing in AI and a lot of interest as well. You probably know what the trends are, the hype is, and it's definitely going to be a big thing in future as well. And yeah, just quickly about myself, I work as a software engineer in YouTube. I work on the content safety side, so we do turn down the bad content using AI and also the manual reviews. I had the experience in fintech as well, in PayPal and different startups like Arca. And I'm part of the Digital Nomads member and also the mentor. And thanks for having me as well. The AI is, yeah, you heard about the AI, and it's a lot of things talking about that, but just for the sakeness of completeness of this slide, I'm just going to talk briefly what the AI is. And the Stanford professor, Dr. Andrew Ng mentioned the AI is a collection of tools, and I think I agree with this statement, because if we can say underneath we have machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, and it's very exciting. All these things combined together can do a lot of challenges, generate a lot of ideas, and overall be called as AI. On the AI side, we also have the algorithms in machine learning, and one of the examples that I was providing is the supervised learning or labeling. It's like very basic example how the AI can work and how to train the large language models as well. The trend of like nowadays is the GI and LLMs. I'm going to talk that briefly later. And the application layer, I'm like also the backend software engineer, and like for software engineers like me, we do have a lot of tools, APIs to play around with the AI, and also like enhance your own application or your own startups with the AI, or like different tools as well. Oops. Oh, that's a little older. Okay. One of the examples is I mentioned the supervised learning. If, for example, like we take the input and process the output, and there's like a lot of layers in between, but generally like one of the examples can be provided is the spam detection, email detection, and also the review system. For example, if you want to see like, if you want to train your AI model on treating or like understanding what are the negative or positive feedback on the, like, let's say restaurant, you can train the AI model on basically like this bias. So providing the input, like the comment or review, you can basically mark it as a positive or negative, and this is going to be a very like a basic model. And those kind of models are basically like the idea, or like behind the wheel, the foundation of the LLM and GenAI. GenAI, as you probably heard, is a tool or like the system that can provide and generate the text, like a human text for any kind of like topics. And this is a very powerful tool as well. The next one, I just wanted to talk about briefly like how highly growing industry it is. My colleague Enes mentioned about the different industries, but I'm just going to talk about like where the trend is going. And right now, like the market cap of AI market in 2022 is $452 billion, and expected to reach 2.5 billion by, actually it's like a trillion already, by 2032. So you can see the increase by 6 times. So this is like the very hot industry, and a lot of like new jobs, value jobs are being created as well. As I mentioned, the AI market is expected to grow every year by 120%, and we have different type of industries like finance, healthcare, education, transportation, retail, energy, utilities, travel, and So to understand like how we are close to AI and like for everyday use, like I just provided like a couple examples. Like we do use, like everyone probably like use the ChatGPT for Bard. It's very useful for like email, text generation and stuff. There's AI in Gmail to maybe like sort out your email. You probably like face it like from day-to-day tasks as well. The YouTube recommendations is also based on the AI. Google Ads to understand like what's the target audience and what kind of the ads to show you. It's like a lot of data collection and the AI happening behind the wheel. The Google Maps, the maps, and like for the logistics efficiency and the assistant. And like one of the examples is the generate the documents by using the AI. Just asking like elevate the pitch or provide some kind of description. We can already use this like from day-to-day projects as well. To explain a little bit more, like we talked about the growth, and there's like a tendency of this, like what's the current state of the industry. We do have the lack of expertise in general. This is based on the last year research. So among like 21 million developers, we only have like a little less than 1 million data scientists and around like thousands, basically like handful deep learning researchers. So the field is growing, but there's also like opportunity for people to build the expertise in AI. And like I can confidently say there will be a lot of opportunities to grow, to work for the big companies as well. And to democratize AI, we definitely need to make the AI accessible for millions of people and making those jobs accessible as well. How to adapt? So nowadays we do have basically like the jobs that we, like the positions or jobs like we can see here, they're quite like relatively new. And if we talk about like robotics engineer is definitely one of the trending AI industry. And actually like a couple days ago, the high schooler from Kazakhstan, they won the competition in the World Cup, one of the like big events. I'm very proud of those. And as we can see, like the robotics engineer has a big foundation in Kazakhstan, which is pretty good. And there's like opportunity with the AI as well. Like we do know about the robots, like can help out with like people with disabilities, and also the machine learning. It's basically like the layer where the engineers can like run their algorithms and run their models on the very big scale. AI research is one of the coolest like jobs so far, and like for that, it's definitely like very tight with like PhD doctors, but like big companies, they are investing a lot of money to build like or like to grow the AI researchers in the house, so they can like potentially bring something like the more unicorns, more ideas and stuff. The data science is all about the data ingestion, preparation, and consumption as well. And fifth, also pretty cool one, the product management. The people who don't have engineering background or want to grow in something a little bit different, the product management also can be pretty cool. I guess I'm on time. But that's pretty much wraps my presentation about the trends in the AI. Thank you so much for your attention. And feel free to reach me out. I'm going to use you.
Thank you, Рахмет, всем спасибо, потому что мы должны освободить вот эту сцену, чтобы следующие заходили, по-моему, да? Мы тут будем. We will be outside, because we need to clear this for next. Спасибо, что отстояли, кто здесь стоял. Здесь полезно.